I heard a lot of great speakers in my Vistage membership. It's wonderful to have a colleague here, Tom McCarthy. Heard a subject matter expert on the alpha state. You know, what's that? What's a brainwave? You have delta and theta, that's kind of dreaming. The alpha state is total focus concentration. Daydream. Now, my grandson who's here is a little bit young to be doing that, but his brother can play with balls forever. And small children kind of live in this state because they don't know how to tell time, they're not corrupted. So how do you go to this state? So Stephen just shared with us something very simple. He said the alpha state is something you can create in your mind called your peaceful place. Your peaceful place. I like that term, peaceful. So well, how do you do this? He goes, well, we're different types of learners. We're visual, we're auditory, and we're kinesthetic. Visual, we see things. YouTube has taken over the world, I think. We watch things. That's visual learning. Auditory, you like to listen to books on tape. You listen, you're an auditory learner. And then kinesthetic is where we need to experience something. We need to feel it. We want to feel connected. It's rare for somebody to have all three. So it doesn't matter. Whatever you see or hear. So he says, okay, go to your peaceful place. So I went to a real place. Kanapali Beach, Hawaii, Maui. Taylor was 3, Connor was maybe almost 10. The girls were in between Kaylee and Aaron. And we stayed at this beautiful condo, and it was just like beautiful. It was like, God, the ocean, and you can see all the bay, the Kapalua Bay. So here's what I created for my peaceful place. It's a veranda on top. Doesn't have to be all real. And I have a 360-degree view of the island. So I can see Kapalua Bay, I can see the area I rode my bike, I got the ocean coming in this way, and I could turn around and there's Lahaina. I feel the sun. It's warm. I feel a little wind. I hear those waves coming in. So I was so excited to share this with my family. I started with my youngest daughter, Taylor. Now she's 6 at the time. Now Tay was always kind of intense and stressed. You know, it's like, okay, this might help her. Tay, Sunday night, we're going to go to our peaceful, quiet place. I explained this all to her, visual, auditory, kinesthetic, trying to get her to understand this. So we close our eyes. I take a deep breath. She closes her eyes. I go to Kanapali Beach. I put a peregrine falcon in there because I like peregrine falcons. I don't know if they're there, but you know, they're fastest bird in the world, so I like them. You know, they're in our backyard. So Taylor and I do this all week. The last day we're going to do it, I tell her, Tay, it's before bedtime. Take a deep breath. 30 seconds later, I open my eyes. Taylor's eyes are open and tears are running down her cheeks. Daddy, Daddy, I can't see anything. It's dark. So I went over and hugged her. I said, Tay, darkness is as peaceful as it gets. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Take one more deep breath. And go to what you feel is your peaceful place. As you're breathing. What do you see? Do you feel anything? Are you hearing anything? Take another deep breath. Open your eyes. Come back to the room. It's as simple as that. The first place you just thought of or felt here, that's where you go. Stephen Shesley could do this 10 times a day. 1 minute, 20 times a day. Doesn't matter. Taylor got it then. So I go to Kanapali Beach pretty regularly to reduce stress.